This is a new series that I've been thinking about doing for a while now, so I'll be doing all the teams in separate episodes, so be sure to stay tuned for those as well. First off, let's talk a little bit about the city that we're drawing today. Nashville, Tennessee is most famously known as Music City due to its rich music heritage, particularly in country music. The city's skyline also features a unique blend of modern skyscrapers and historic buildings, which will be sure to represent those in our drawing as well. One of my favorite facts about this place is that it is actually home to a full-scale replica of the Parthenon in Athens, Greece, which is located in Centennial Park. Nashville consists of many music studios, theaters, restaurants, museums, colleges, and more. It's a really cool place if you guys have never been before, and there's always something there to do or see. Like I mentioned, Nashville is known for its culture and its country music, which definitely shows an importance of music in the city with its museums dedicated to things such as music, its theaters, and everything that it has to offer. Now, let's get to know the team that we're drawing, which the Tennessee Titans actually started out as the Houston Oilers, one of the original teams in the American Football League. The team moved to Tennessee in 1997 and was initially known as the Tennessee Oilers before rebranding as the Titans in 1999. One of my biggest questions whenever I go through and look at football teams is how they got their name and why they chose it. And the name Titans was actually chosen to reflect the team's strength and to honor the mythology of the Titans, which connects to the city's history and culture. One thing that I thought was interesting reading about the name change as well was that the Titans honor the Oilers' legacy by wearing a throwback uniform occasionally, which I personally think is really cool. It's like going back to their roots and when they first started out, in a sense. The Titans won the AFC Championship in 1999, earning the Lamar Hunt Trophy. The team initially played at the Liberty Bowl in Memphis before moving to Nashville, and they reached their first and only Super Bowl in 2000, where they lost to the St. Louis Rams 23-16. This team's colors are navy blue, Titans blue, silver, and white. Something that I didn't know about the Titans is that their mascot is named T-Rac, which is a raccoon who has become a fan favorite at games. With the Titans being the name that they are and being in Nashville, I wouldn't have guessed that it'd be a raccoon as their mascot, but I love it. The Titans have quite a few records when it comes to football. These include having the longest tenured coach in franchise history. His name was Jeff Fisher, and he served as the Titans head coach for 17 seasons between the years of 1994 and 2010, which is a really long time to be a football coach, so props to him. Former kicker Rob Biranos has several franchise records, including the most field goals in a season, as well as one of their former quarterbacks, Steve McNair, becoming a franchise legend and being a third overall pick in the NFL draft. Another fact about their coach, Fisher, he actually holds the record for the most wins as a coach in franchise history, which could possibly be helped because he also coached all those 17 seasons compared to other coaches. But hey, still thumbs up to him. I also wanted to mention that if you are enjoying the art content, be sure to like and subscribe for more, and comment what your favorite football team is down below. Personally, I'm a Ravens fan, so I'll be looking forward to drawing them here soon as well. I'm going to try to go through all of the football teams. The Titans have become a significant part of Nashville's identity, fostering a passionate fan base and actively engaging with the local community. They have done several things as a team outside of playing football, including youth programs, charity fundraisers, and the development of communities in and around Nashville. The team also makes sure to recognize its community heroes during games, celebrating local contributions. Fan chants, flags, and pregame systems are important when it comes to the makeup of the Titan football team, and the, quote, "Tighten up" chant has become a staple among Titans fans, especially during home games, which really shows the support that this team gets from their community. The Titans also have a fight song called, quote, "Tighten up," which is played during their home games as well. With a blend of sports and Nashville's rich music culture, the Titans continue to evolve, striving for success on the field while remaining deeply rooted in their community. Let's start off with the city that we're drawing, Kansas City. KC is known as the jazz hub, with a rich musical history that includes legends like Charlie Parker and Count Basie. I hope I said Basie right. It's Basie or Bassie, one of the two, I think. One thing that I didn't know about KC was that it's famous for its barbecue, known for its slow-smoked meats and unique tomato-based sauces. They also have an annual American Royal Barbecue competition that's hosted there and is one of the largest in the world. I didn't even know that they had that. Skyline features a mix of historic and modern architecture, with the Kaufman Center for the Performing Arts as a standout structure, which is included in today's drawing as well, because we can't forget the main structure in a drawing about a city. Kansas City has many things to offer, such as historical museums back from World War I, the American Jazz Museum, obviously the barbecue competitions, many art buildings, fountains, which they have over 200 fountains in the city of Kansas City, which seems really crazy to me, but I guess if they're small, that could be fair. And music, mostly jazz, which they're most known for. I also wanted to mention real fast that if you guys are enjoying this series and the art content, be sure to like and subscribe, as well as comment your favorite football team down below. Also, comment down below any art ideas or suggestions that you guys have for future videos. Now to get into the football team that we're focusing on today. The Chiefs were first established as a charter member of the American Football League, and the team was initially named the Dallas Texans before relocating to Kansas City in the year of 1963. The Chiefs won their first Super Bowl in 1970, beating the Minnesota Vikings 23-7. This Super Bowl actually gave the Chiefs the record of becoming the first team in the AFL to win a Super Bowl. The Chiefs play at Arrowhead Stadium, known for having one of the loudest fan bases in the NFL. This is where they set a Guinness World Record for the loudest crowd noise at a sports venue, reaching 142.2 decibels in 2014, which if you don't know how loud that is literally like, I think might blow your eardrums out loud, which is literally insane, and it's so loud for a football stadium. The fan base is known as Chiefs Kingdom, which there's also a song about it if you didn't know that, and they are known for their passionate support. Fans will also participate in unique traditions, such as the tomahawk chop and wearing red on game days. And by wearing red, I mean going full on out, painting their face red, all of the above. Several Chief players have won the NFL MVP award, including Len Dawson in 1962 and Patrick Mahomes in 2018 and 2022. The franchise has produced numerous Hall of Fame players, including Derek Thomas, Len Dawson, and Tony Gonzalez. The team's mascot, KC Wolf, is a beloved figure at games and community events, and the team's colors are red, gold, and white, representing Kansas City's vibrant spirit. Another interesting fact is that the Chiefs were one of the first teams to wear numbers on their helmets in the 1960s, which I never would have guessed that they were the first one to start doing this, but that's pretty cool. Chiefs also are known for their participation in things such as parades, youth programs, and helping around the community. As most of you know, Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes are a big part of this factor, as they are very determined on staying connected with the Kansas City community. We also saw all the attention that was brought on to Travis and Patrick after things such as them winning the Super Bowl and Travis Kelce getting with Taylor Swift, which got them even more attention when it came to new fans and even more support than what they had before. Chiefs also boost their love through social media, most of them posting regularly and responding to people's comments, love, etc. to show that they are staying active with their fans. Which honestly, I'm very happy when I hear that teams are actually responding to fans and being active on social media and not acting like they're better than everybody else. That's a big thing for me with celebrities, is the people who act like they're so much better. It's like you're still a person. First of all, let's get to talking about the place that we're drawing. New Orleans was established by the French and named after the Duke of Orleans, which is something I didn't know, but it's pretty interesting to me. The city is known for its diverse culture, influenced by the French, Spanish, African, and Creole traditions, and is very famous for its Mardi Gras celebrations featuring parades, music, and vibrant costumes. Honestly, that was probably the main thing that I knew about New Orleans, because I knew about their Mardi Gras, but other than that, I didn't really know that much about the place until I started researching it. The oldest neighborhood in the city is called French Quarter, and it is known for its historic architecture, vibrant nightlife, and lively atmosphere. The city is famous for its unique culinary traditions, including gumbo, jambalaya, and beignets. And looking at the pictures on the food there, now I'm hungry because it all looked so good. Kinda jealous. New Orleans is known for its above-ground cemeteries, often referred to as, quote, cities of the dead, with elaborate tombs and crypts, which I'm pretty big on the whole ghost, paranormal, cemetery stuff, as it's super interesting to me. So it's pretty neat to learn about the city. New Orleans also has one of the oldest cathedrals in the United States. This cathedral is named St. Louis Cathedral, which you would think after hearing that at first that it would be in St. Louis and not in New Orleans. But anyway, I also wanted to mention real fast that if you guys are enjoying this series and the art content, be sure to like and subscribe, as well as comment your favorite football team below. Also comment down below any art ideas or suggestions that you guys have for future videos. Now to get into the team that we're drawing, the New Orleans Saints. This football team I'm not as familiar with, so I've learned quite a bit about them in the research that I've done for this video as well. The Saints were first established in in 1967 as an expansion team in the NFL. I know I mentioned in the first football video I did about the Titans that I'm always curious where football teams got their names, and it turns out that the name Saints was chosen in honor of the famous jazz song When the Saints Go Marching In, which I haven't heard that song in a very long time, but that is super cool. The team's logo features a fleur-de-lis, which I most likely said that wrong, I apologize, a symbol closely associated with New Orleans culture. The Saints also won their first Super Bowl in 2010, defeating the Indianapolis Colts 31-17. And the team's colors are black and gold and also white, symbolizing their city's rich history and culture. Quarterback Drew Brees became a franchise legend, holding numerous passing records during his tenure, which he played from 2006 to 2020. Notable players inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame include Willie Roaf, Ricky Jackson, and Brett Favre. Though he played primarily for the Packers, he did officially start with the Saints in his beginning of his football. Another big section that I read about the Saints was about the Bounty Gate scandal. In 2012, the Saints were involved in a scandal regarding a bounty program leading to suspension, including that of their coach, Sean Payton, as well as that the Saints games were subject to NFL's blackout policy in the earlier years due to attendance issues, which was kind of interesting. I did not know about that scandal until I read about it, but the Saints also prioritize fan engagement through social media, events, and community outreaches. And the Saints have a cheerleading squad called the Saints, who are well known for their performances. I first read the name as the Sanitations, which I was very confused about for a second. So I had to read it 4 different times to get my brain to actually figure out what it said. The team's fans are known as Who Dat Nation, with Who Dat being a popular chant, which I never would have guessed, but it's interesting. But I guess they got their own thing. After major victories, fans often celebrate in the streets of New Orleans, so they're very much football fanatics in New Orleans for their team when they win. It's like a big party, basically. The Saints hired the NFL's first female coach internally in 2017, which is breaking barriers in the league. Honestly, the fact that it took them that long to get a female coach, when I've seen some women know more about football than men, I'm kind of surprised, but not surprised at the same time, The team also runs several programs focused on youth development and education in the New Orleans area. The Saints' journey reflects the resilience of New Orleans itself, embodying the spirit of the city through triumphs and challenges. We're going to be wrapping it up. We're going to be starting off with the city, or building, that we're drawing first off. I would have thought that the New York Jets played in, New York. But they actually play in East Rutherford, New Jersey, so we're going to be drawing here instead. The area East Rutherford was originally settled in the late 17th century and was part of the larger region known as Hackensack. For some reason, I feel like I've heard that Hackensack name in a game before, but I might just be delusional. Here, in East Rutherford at MetLife Stadium is where the Jets play. The citizens that reside here are known for hosting various cultural events and festivals throughout the year, bringing the community together. It's also close to several attractions, including the Meadowlands Sports Complex and the New Jersey Performing Arts Center, as well as having a mall the city is known for and many parks. There are also several historic buildings and sites in East Rutherford, which one of those is one of the buildings that we're drawing on this episode as well. It is also known for a lot of its wildlife, such as marshlands and wetlands. It's known for a lot of people there being nature enthusiasts, and for one of the best places to go in that area to find wildlife. If you are enjoying this series and the art content, be sure to like and subscribe, as well as comment your favorite football team down below. Also comment down below any art ideas or suggestions that you guys have for future videos. Next up, it's time for the football fact. The New York Jets were founded in 1960 and were originally known as the Titans of New York. The Jets played their first game on September 11th, 1960 against the Buffalo Bills, which is ironic that our next video is the Buffalo Bills since we're going to be playing each other today. I just thought that was kind of weird. The Jets were also actually one of the 8 original teams in the American Football League, and they won their first and only Super Bowl in 1969, defeating the Baltimore Colts. The Jets fan base is often referred to as Gang Green, which I would not have guessed, but I guess it's unique. They often encourage fans to wear green during home games, leading to what the community calls green out events. The team's mascot is named Fireman Ed, a fan who became a cultural icon for leading cheers at games. I love that. That's great. We need more of that. The team has had several successful draft picks, including Hall of Famers like Joe Namath, I hope I'm saying that right, and Curtis Martin. Running back Curtis Martin, a Hall of Famer, also ranks 4th all-time in rushing yards in NFL history. The Jets continue to strive for success and have made significant investments in player development and coaching their staff. Today we'll be starting out with talking about Buffalo, New York. Little sidetrack interesting fact about me, this is actually where my dad's side of the family is from, so that's pretty cool. And I actually saw them last night for my grandma's birthday party for the first time in forever. Anyways, Buffalo was founded in 1789 and incorporated as a city in 1832. The city is often referred to as the Queen City due to its historical significance. It is known for its rich architectural heritage, featuring buildings by famous architects like Frank Lloyd Wright and Louis Sullivan. Buffalo is the birthplace of buffalo wings, which originated in the Anchor Bar in 1964. Because everyone loves some good buffalo wings, right? It makes sense that it's from there. Buffalo was a major port city due to the Erie Canal, which opened in 1825, connecting the Great Lakes to the Atlantic Ocean. The city also has one of the oldest zoos in the US, which is named Buffalo Zoo. Buffalo also played a major role in the civil rights movement, with leaders like Rev. Dr. George L. Gator advocating for change. I hope I said that last name right. Notable residents who lived in Buffalo include actress Anna Kendrick, author Mark Twain, and musician Rick James, which I didn't know about, but I love Mark Twain's books, so that was pretty cool to learn that he lived there. If you're enjoying this series and the art content, be sure to like and subscribe, as well as comment your favorite football team below. Also comment down below any ideas or suggestions that you guys have for future art videos. Next up, it's time for the football facts. The Buffalo Bills were established in 1960. The team name comes from a contest to name the franchise inspired by the famous cowboy Buffalo Bill Cody. The Bills have appeared in 4 consecutive Super Bowls from 1990 to 1993, but have yet to win one. The Bills' offense during the early 1990s, known as the K-Gun, was famous for its no-huddle approach. The Bills famously came back from a 32-point deficit to defeat the Houston Oilers in the 1993 playoffs. The team has several Hall of Famers, including Jim Kelly, Thurman Thomas, and Bruce Smith. Quarterback Josh Allen was drafted in 2018 and has quickly become a franchise star as well, which is the one that currently plays as a quarterback. The Bills have one of the most passionate and loyal fan bases in the NFL, known for their Bills Mafia, and Bills fans are known for their elaborate tailgating setups for games. The fan base name is probably one of my favorites that I've heard so far, as I wasn't expecting that to be the fan base name at all, but at least it's not a boring one. The fight song Shout is a fan favorite and is often sung at games. The team's colors are royal blue, red, and white. The team is known for several memorable comeback victories in their history, and the Bills played at their former stadium called the Rock Pile before moving to Ridge Stadium. Many former players actually still maintain strong titles to the franchise, contributing to its legacy. First of all, we'll be starting out with talking about Tampa Bay, Florida. Tampa Bay is located on the west coast of Florida along the Gulf of Mexico. The area was originally inhabited by the Tocodaga Native Americans before European contact. I apologize if I said that wrong, I probably did. The name Tampa is believed to be derived from the Native American word Tampa, which means sticks of fire. They also have one of the largest public universities in Florida, University of South Florida, or USF, which are known for their research programs. Tampa Bay has what is rated one of the best airports in the US, Tampa International Airport. The Florida Aquarium, located in Tampa, houses more than 20,000 aquatic plants and animals, which is insane. Tampa Bay area boasts numerous waterfront parks, perfect for outdoors activities and events. They also have several historic sites, including the Henry B. Plant Museum and the Tampa Bay Hotel. The Sunshine Skyway Bridge is a notable landmark stretching over 4 miles across Tampa Bay. Known for its cultural diversity with vibrant Hispanic, African American, and immigrant communities. The city boasts a thriving arts community with numerous galleries, theaters, and public art installations. Dolphin watching tours are popular in the bay, allowing visitors to see these playful creatures in their natural habitat. In addition to the Dolly Museum, the area has various art galleries and cultural museums as well. There's just a lot of stuff to go see there. If you are enjoying this series and the art content, be sure to like and subscribe, as well as comment your favorite football team down below. Also comment down below any ideas or suggestions that you guys have for future videos. Next up, it's time for the football facts. The Buccaneers were established in 1976 as part of the NFL's expansion. The team's logo features a Pirates flag with skull and crossed swords, symbolizing its namesake. The Bucs played their first game on September 6, 1976 against the New England Patriots. The team had a rough start, losing their first 26 games. However, they won their first Super Bowl in 2003, defeating the Oakland Raiders 48-21. Notable former players include Derek Brooks, Mike Alslott, and Ron Barber. I'm sorry if I said any of those names wrong. The team holds several franchise records, including most career touchdown passes and rushing yards. The team's original colors were orange, white, and brown, and the Buccaneers became famous for their creamsicle orange uniforms during the 1970s and the 1980s. The team's mascot is named Captain Fear, who was introduced in the late 1990s. The stadium features a pirate ship that fires cannons after every Buccaneers touchdown, which is honestly super cool. I love that. The team has a passionate fan base known for its loyalty, especially during the challenging years. The team is involved in various community outreach programs and charitable activities. And the Pirates Cove at Raymond James Stadium hosts various fan activities before games, which is really cute. I like that their stadium has like a designated activities place. I have been waiting for this episode for so long. First of all, we'll be starting out with talking about Baltimore, Maryland. Baltimore was founded in 1729 and is named after Lord Baltimore, the founder of the Maryland colony. Baltimore is also known as the city of neighborhoods with over 200 distinct neighborhoods in it, which is insane, literally crazy. The Inner Harbor is one of the city's most famous landmarks, featuring shops, restaurants, and attractions. The Star-Spangled Banner, the national anthem of the United States, was written in Baltimore by Francis Scott Key, which I didn't know that it was wrote in Baltimore, so that's kind of cool. Founded in 1876, Johns Hopkins University was the first research university in the U.S., which is in Baltimore, and is renowned for its medical and scientific research. The city is the setting for the critically acclaimed television series The Wire, which explores the city's drug scene and institutions, which I have not seen that yet, but I'm gonna have to watch it after doing the research on it because it seems like it's super cool. Also, the city's major newspaper has been in publication since 1837, which is a long time ago. Baltimore is famous for its crab cakes, often made with blue crab, which is a local delicacy. Their Inner Harbor is one of the oldest seaports in the United States and a major tourist destination. The famous writer Edgar Allan Poe actually spent most of his life in Baltimore and is buried in the city. Baltimore hosts numerous festivals, including the Maryland Film Festival and the Baltimore Book Festival, which I'm a book reader, so that book festival does sound pretty fun. I've never heard of that before. If you guys are enjoying this series and the art content, be sure to like and subscribe, as well as comment your favorite football team down below. Also comment down below any ideas or suggestions that you guys have for future art videos. Next up, it's time for the football team facts. I'm a Ravens fan myself, so this episode I've been waiting to do. I was super excited whenever I saw they were playing this week because I was like, yes, I finally get to do my team. The Ravens were established as a result of the Cleveland Browns' relocation to Baltimore. The team is named after the famous poet Edgar Allan Poe's poem, The Raven, which, as I mentioned before, he lived in the city, so it makes sense why they're named after him. I've read multiples of his poems, partially from English making me, and partially from me just being curious, so that's pretty cool for me to kind of connect those two things between the team and the poet. The Ravens won their first Super Bowl in 2001, defeating the New York Giants. Ray Lewis is known as their legendary linebacker and the Super Bowl champion and is one of the most iconic players in Ravens history. The 2000 Ravens defense is considered one of the best in NFL history, allowing only 165 points throughout the season. The team was also the first NFL team to be established in Baltimore since the original Colts left in 1984. Several Ravens players, including Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, and Jonathan Ogden, have been inducted into the Hall of Fame. Lamar Jackson is also the 2019 NFL MVP and is known for his incredible athleticism and ability to extend plays. Which he still plays, he's probably one of the most popular, well-known players on the Ravens. The team's mascot, named Poe, reflecting again the Edgar Allan Poe theme, and the team's colors are purple, black, and gold. Their cheerleading squad, known as the Ravens Flight Crew, performs at home games. Ravens fans are known for their loyalty and enthusiasm, often referred to as the Ravens Nation. The Ravens are active in community service, engaging in various charitable initiatives throughout Maryland, and the team also honors its greatest players and contributors with a Ring of Honor at M&T Bank Stadium. The Ravens also host numerous fan engagement events, including draft parties and player meet and greets. Players run through a Ravens tunnel, formed by cheerleaders and fans as they enter the field. The Ravens have built a strong legacy as a competitive franchise with a focus on community, family, and winning. First of all, we'll be starting out with talking about Los Angeles, California. Los Angeles was originally founded in September of 1781 by Spanish settlers. Often referred to as LA, the city is also known as the City of Angels. Being one of the most ethnically diverse cities in the US, with a population that includes a wide range of cultures and languages. Los Angeles is known as the entertainment capital of the world, home to Hollywood and the film industry. The Hollywood Walk of Fame features over 2,600 brass stars embedded in the sidewalks, honoring celebrities in various fields. I knew that there were a lot of brass stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, but I didn't realize that there was that much. It is the most populous county in the United States with over 10 million residents, which is crazy. That is a lot of people. The city is famous for its celebrity homes, with guided tours available for those wanting to catch a glimpse, which sounds really creepy and really stalkerish. Originally built in 1923 as Hollywoodland, the sign has become an iconic symbol of entertainment history, which is the Hollywood sign. The city has a vibrant music scene known for genres like rock, jazz, and hip-hop. LA hosts numerous festivals, including the Los Angeles Film Festival and the LA Pride Parade. The University of Southern California, or USC, and the University of California, Los Angeles, UCLA, are two of the most prestigious universities and are located in the city. Those are always the one that you see in like the younger 2000s movies, where they're all going to UCLA and like they're all preppy and everything. Route 66, known as the Main Street of America, actually begins in downtown Los Angeles. The city offers a variety of outdoor activities, including hiking, biking, and beach spots. There's a ton of places to go hike around in Los Angeles. If you're enjoying this series and the art content, be sure to like and subscribe, as well as comment your favorite football team down below. Also comment down below any ideas or suggestions that you guys have for future art videos or would like to see next. Next up is time for the football team fact. The Chargers were established in 1960 as a member of the American Football League. The team played their first game on September 10, 1960 against the Dallas Texans. The Chargers spent 55 years in San Diego before relocating back to Los Angeles in 2017. Notable Hall of Famers include quarterback Dan Fouts, running back LaDainian Tomlinson, and wide receiver Charlie Joyner. I apologize, I probably said those first two names like completely wrong. The Chargers play their home games at SoFi Stadium, a shared venue with the Los Angeles Rams. Quarterback Justin Herbert has emerged as one of the league's top young talents since being drafted in 2020. He also won the NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year award in 2020. In addition to Fouts and Herbert, the team has seen success with quarterbacks like Phillip Rivers. The team has been known for innovative offensive strategies that have influenced the league. The Chargers have built a legacy of resilience, often overcoming challenges to compete at a high level. Their 1981 playoff victory over the Miami Dolphins is considered one of the greatest games in NFL history. The Chargers' colors are navy blue, powder blue, and gold. The team's logo features a lightning bolt, which symbolizes their speed and agility. Fans and players often celebrate touchdowns with a unique lightning bolt gesture known as the lightning bolt dance. I love that. The Chargers are famous for their powder blue uniforms, and the team's mascot is Boltman, who is a fan favorite at games and events. I don't know why, but as soon as I read Boltman, all I could think of was it being like a Marvel character, like nobody really knows. Seems like a superhero name to me. Chargers fans are known for their loyalty, with a dedicated following both in San Diego and Los Angeles. The team slogan, Bolt Up, encourages fans to support the team and embrace its spirit. They have a fight song that fans often sing during games to rally their support as well, which is also known as the Lightning Bolt song. The Chargers' return to Los Angeles included the campaign Fight for LA to establish their identity in the city. Chargers host various charity events, including the Chargers Play 60 event for promoting youth fitness. First of all, we'll be starting out with talking about Glendale, Arizona. Glendale was incorporated as a town in 1910, but was originally founded as an agricultural community. The town is located in Maricopa County, about 9 miles northwest of downtown Phoenix, so it's super close to the big city of Phoenix. Home to several historic churches, including the First United Methodist Church, built in 1905. Glendale has implemented various water conservative programs to address the arid climate, because I'm sure they have water problems down there because it is hot. The city has a diverse population contributing to its rich cultural landscape. The Desert Botanical Garden is a beautiful garden featuring a vast collection of desert plants and is a popular tourist destination. Sahuro Ranch Park is a historic site with a ranch, garden, and museum showcasing Glendale's agricultural history. It sounds really cool. I've never been there before. I've never been anywhere outside of the east from Illinois, mostly. So I've never been to Arizona, but that sounds really cool, and I apologize if I pronounced the name of the ranch wrong. I might have. The city hosts various events, including the Glendale Chocolate Affair and the Glendale Glitter and Glow Festival, which those sound like a blast. Glendale boasts numerous parks, offering facilities for sports, picnics, and other outdoor activities. The town also has a growing arts scene with galleries and events celebrating local artists. Glendale has several public libraries that serve the community and promote literacy, which I love because I love to read, so people actually having public libraries and trying to push reading and literacy is important to me. They also encourage community gardening initiatives to promote sustainability and local food production. The city is known for its high quality of life with a focus on family-friendly amenities and outdoor activities. If you are enjoying this series and the art content, be sure to like and subscribe, as well as comment your favorite football team down below. Also comment down below any ideas or suggestions you guys have for future art videos or would like to see next. Next up, it's time for the football team facts. The Cardinals are the oldest continuously run professional football team in the US, originally established at the Morgan Athletic Club in Chicago. They were named the Cardinals after the red color of their jerseys, which were originally salvaged from Chicago University. The Cardinals were one of the 8 teams that formed the NFL in 1920. They have a long-standing rivalry with the Seattle Seahawks, known as the Battle of the Birds, which I love that. The Hall of Fame quarterback Kurt Warner played for the Cardinals from 2005 to 2009, leading the team to its Super Bowl appearance. Notable Hall of Famers include running back Jim Thorpe, linebacker Junior Seau, and safety Larry Wilson. I apologize if I said that middle name wrong, I most likely did. The team has faced challenges, including periods of underperformance and coaching changes. The franchise has had notable quarterbacks, including Jake Plummer and Carson Palmer. Cardinals fans proudly refer to themselves as the Bird Gang, showcasing their loyalty and enthusiasm. I love that name for a fan base. It's so cute. The team's colors are cardinal red, black, and white. The Cardinals logo has undergone several changes, with the current version featuring a stylized cardinal bird. They are actively involved in community outreach programs, supporting local schools and charities. The team has also formed a close relationship with ASU, often utilizing their facilities for training and events. I was actually thinking about going there for a really long time whenever I was doing criminal justice. I was like, I'm going to go to ASU Never did. Never did. Former players like Dan Dierdorf and Larry Wilson are celebrated as legends of the franchise. The Cardinals strive for excellence both on and off the field, focusing on player development first. The team engages in various community service initiatives, promoting education and health. The Cardinals have even hosted the Super Bowl in Arizona multiple times, showcasing the state's capacity for major events. First of all, we'll be starting out with talking about Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Pittsburgh is famously known as the Steel City due to its historical significance in the steel industry. The city is located at the confluence of three rivers, the Allegheny, Monongahela, and Ohio rivers. I apologize if I said those first two wrong. I've read them before, but I never tried to pronounce them out loud, so I most likely completely messed those up. Pittsburgh has over 400 bridges, more than any other city in the world, earning it the nickname City of Bridges, which I know that we had one earlier. I don't remember off the top of my head what team it was, but they had 400 fountains or 200 fountains, one of the two. And I thought that was crazy, but bridges, I'm pretty sure 400 bridges is a lot for how big Pittsburgh is. I don't think Pittsburgh is huge. So that blows my mind, mind blown. Whoa. In recent years, Pittsburgh has transformed into a tech hub, especially in robotics and artificial intelligence. The H.J. Heinz Company, which is known for its ketchup, which I'm pretty sure everybody knows what Heinz is because they have the most famous ketchup ever, was founded in Pittsburgh in 1869. The city experiences 4 distinct seasons with very cold winters and warm summers, which also comes with a lot of rain and snow if it's winter. The city has a rich immigrant history with significant populations of Italian, Polish, Irish, and African American communities. Pittsburgh is known for its unique tunnels, such as the Fort Pitt and Squirrel Hill tunnels, which are vital transportation routes. And I guess a lot of people who live in Pittsburgh also go all the way to New York for work, which I don't think is that far because you just take a train, but that's just crazy to say oh yeah, I live in Pennsylvania, but I work in New York. I don't know why that sounds crazy to me. But I mean, it's talking about working in a different state, me in Illinois in the middle of it. I don't think of working in a different state unless it's maybe Missouri, but that still seems crazy. The cultural district in downtown Pittsburgh features theaters, galleries, and the Pittsburgh Symphony Orchestra. Pittsburgh also hosts First Night, which is a family-friendly New Year's Eve celebration, which includes multiple things of art and performances, which I think is pretty cool that they make sure it's family-friendly because a lot of places don't, and they're woo, let's party, let's drink, let's do all these drugs, and let's do all this stuff, all this crazy stuff for New Year's Eve. So it's nice to have somewhere that actually makes sure that it's family-friendly and you can actually bring your kids without being scared that, it's just going to be a bunch of drunk adults. The city is known for its unique neighborhoods, each with its own character, including Shadyside, Squirrel Hill, and Lawrenceville. Pittsburgh is home to numerous universities, including the University of Pittsburgh and Doquesney University. I probably spelled that wrong, or I said it wrong, or both. Both is the most likely answer to that. Pittsburgh is known for its diverse culinary scene, including Primanti Brothers sandwiches, which are famous for including fries and coleslaw. Guys, I've only had one meal today, and it's 3 o'clock, so talking about sandwiches and fries, not coleslaw, I don't like coleslaw, but the other two, making me very hungry. I'm supposed to go eat, so I gotta wait. I gotta wait it out. It's so hard. Pittsburgh is the hometown of artist Andy Warhol. If you haven't seen any of his art, you should definitely check it out. It's pretty cool. And his museum is one of the largest dedicated to a single artist. The city hosts numerous... I cannot speak today, guys. This is the second script that I've recorded, and it has been it's been rough. The city hosts numerous festivals throughout the year, including the Three Rivers Arts Festival and the Pittsburgh Film Festival. The city celebrates various cultures through food and music festivals throughout the year. If you are enjoying the series and the art content, be sure to like and subscribe, as well as comment your favorite football team down below. Also comment any ideas or suggestions that you guys have for future videos. Now to the football facts, stuff that you guys have, I'm sure, all been waiting for, rather than talking about the city. The Steelers were established by Art Rooney, making them one of the oldest franchises in the NFL. They have won 6 Super Bowl titles, the most in NFL history, and the defense in the 1970s, known as the Steel Curtain, is considered one of the largest and greatest in NFL history. The Steelers have numerous Hall of Fame players, including Franco Harris, Terry Bradshaw, and Joe Green, and they play their home games at Heinz Field, which opened in 2001 and has a capacity of over 68,000. I know a lot of fields and sports arenas obviously have a lot of room for people. But just thinking about 68,000 people sitting in seats really close to each other gives me claustrophobia so bad. I hate big, large groups. So whenever I go to a baseball game or anything like that, I'm like, ew, people, let me just sit over here where there's not anybody in this whole section, please. Also, the Heinz Field is named after the ketchup that we talked about that was established in Pittsburgh, in case y'all didn't catch a hold of that, which is pretty cool. The Steelers have more players inducted into the Hall of Fame than any other franchise, and players like Jack Lambert, Mel Blount, and Troy Polamalu, I probably said that name wrong, are known for their contributions to the team's defensive prowess. The Steelers are a source of pride for the city, often serving as an unifying force among residents. The team's colors are black and gold, inspired by the city's steel industry, and the terrible towel, introduced in 1975, is a symbol of Steelers fandom and is waved by fans during games. I don't know why that I thought it'd just be a really sketchy looking towel, but it's actually just black and gold, so there's black and gold flags being waved everywhere. Never thought of that with the name though. The Steelers also have a famous touchdown celebration, which was polarized by the Steelers' rivalry with the Green Bay Packers. The team's fan base, also known as Steelers Nation, is one of the largest and most passionate in the NFL. I've come to realize that if fans don't have a crazy name for themselves, like the Mafia that we talked about the other day, it's always just the team name and then Nation is what it seems like, because we've got Steelers Nation, we've got Ravens Nation, and so on and so forth. It just seems like that normally is the case with these, but I mean, it's better than just saying people that are fans of this team, I guess. Fans also have the opportunity to vote for the team's Hall of Honor inductees, celebrating the franchise's history. The Steelers are involved in community outreach programs and youth programs which promote sports and fitness. First of all, we'll be starting out with talking about Rutherford, New Jersey. Rutherford was incorporated as a borough in 1881 and is named after John Rutherford, a prominent local landowner and Revolutionary War figure who's been around for quite a long time. The area was originally inhabited by the Lenape Native Americans before European settlement. Sorry if I said that Native American tribe wrong, I probably did. Rutherford became a popular residential area due to the development of the railroad in the 19th century. Parts of Rutherford are designated as a historic district, preserving its architectural heritage. The town hosts several annual events, including a popular Halloween parade and a summer concert series. Rutherford has been involved in sustainability efforts, promoting green practices, and the town hosts seasonal festivals that celebrate local culture and community spirit. The Rutherford Historical Society works to preserve and promote the town's history. Rutherford operates under a borough form of government with a mayor and a council. The downtown area features a variety of shops, restaurants, and local businesses. The community supports various youth sports leagues, including soccer and baseball. Rutherford is also known for its tree-lined streets and green spaces, promoting a suburban feel, with many of the margins, I don't know if they're called margins or not, whatever they're called, in between the roads, where they have flowers and stuff like that planted. They have a lot of those there as well. Several buildings in Rutherford are also listed on the National Register of Historic Places, which sounds very, very fancy. If you are enjoying this series and the art content, be sure to like and subscribe, as well as comment your favorite football team down below. Also comment any ideas or suggestions that you guys have for future videos. Now to the football facts, what you have all been waiting for. The New York Giants were established by Tim Mara in 1925 and are one of the oldest teams in the NFL. The Giants won their first NFL championship in 1927, defeating the Chicago Bears. The Giants played at the Polo Grounds until 1956, when they then moved to the Yankee Stadium before settling at the new Meadowlands Stadium, which is known as the MetLife Stadium, the same place where the Jets played, in 2010. The team has retired several jersey numbers, including 10, which was Y.A. Tittle, 11, which was Eli Manning, which most of us know of from Peyton Manning, his brother, and 92, which was Lawrence Taylor. The Giants' defense has historically been known for its strength, particularly during their Super Bowl winning seasons. They have multiple members in the Hall of Fame, including Y.A. Tittle, Lawrence Taylor, and Michael Strahan. Probably said that last name wrong on the last one. Frank Gifford played multiple positions, including halfback and wide receiver, and was also a key figure in Giants history. The Giants have had multiple NFL MVP award winners, including Y.A. Tittle again and Eli Manning. Other notable players can include Phil Simms, Tiki Barber, and Odell Beckham Jr. which I don't know why off the top of my head whenever I first read that name, I was like, that guy plays basketball, right? Don't listen to me. Clearly whenever it comes to names, I'm not the best unless I immediately know exactly who they are. Otherwise, I'm gonna be like, are we sure? The Giants have a passionate fan base with many local supporters across the country. The Giants' Super Bowl victories have become legendary, often celebrated with parades and large public gatherings. The Giants debuted their Color Rush uniforms in 2015, which feature all blue kits that the fans absolutely loved and went crazy for. The team's mascot is named Giant, a blue character that entertains fans during games. The team hosts numerous fan events, including training camp open practices and community outreach programs. The Giants have had their share of unique celebrations and rituals, including team dances after big plays, which are known as the Giants Shuffle. I love that. I always love whenever they name like their dances or like their fans or something like that. It's always great. The team is known for its charitable contributions, including efforts to support military veterans and health initiatives. Giants merchandise, including jerseys and hats, is among the best-selling in the NFL, which I don't think I would have guessed that the Giants was among the best-selling, but I mean, that's kind of cool. Like, good for you. You go, guys. I hope y'all enjoy.